All right, man. Salute all y'all, man. Y'all tap on in, man. I'm gonna go ahead and get to y'all what it is, man. I appreciate everybody, man. Showing love, pulling up, supporting the channel, man. Um, appreciate all y'all, man. Uh, Dex, appreciate you in the Cash App last night with the donation, man. Salute to you. You sent one on the basketball stream, but salute to you. Also, shout out to Monique for the donation in the Cash App last night. I appreciate you on the video I did last night. Salute to all of y'all. If y'all didn't see the video last night, go check out the video we did last night. But I have an update for you guys, man. I have some breaking news for you guys. According to the reports, 50 Cent's Diddy documentary did 21.8 million views in the first 6 days. Let me repeat that again. According to the reports coming out of Netflix, 50 Cent's documentary on Diddy, Pastor, what's going on, man? Salute to you. Did 21.8 million views in the first 6 days. That's from December the 2nd to December the 7th. That's not counting all the steam that it caught after the first 6 days. That's crazy, bro. 50 Cent's thing went number one. 28.1 million views in the first 6 days. That's according to Netflix official viewership data released on December the 9th. This is the reason why they're saying Diddy wants to file a lawsuit, $1 billion lawsuit against Netflix, which won't go nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Because what's going to happen is now it comes to discovery. You guys got to remember, for people to go and say things like that on Netflix, they got to bring Netflix some type of information for Netflix to be able to say, you know what, this person's story is credible enough for us to run with. You know what I'm saying? And so Diddy, all he's going to do is get himself in a situation where they go to discovery, evidence comes out, and then it's going to even look worse for him. You know what I'm saying? You got the former chef coming out now with more allegations against Diddy. But it said that, the 21.8 million views in his first 6 days, that hasn't crushed Diddy, bro. 21.8 million views. The other documentaries was getting, let me tell y'all this. So they did a documentary. It was a documentary on Charlie Sheen. It didn't do that numbers. The Charlie Sheen documentary did like 1.5 million, right? The Mr. Winning, right? His documentary did like 1.5 million. Diddy's documentary does 21.8 million views in 6 days. What's today? Today's the 12th. Today's the 10th. So you got the 8th, 9th, 10th. That's 3 more days after the first 6 days. So we haven't even gone to 2 weeks to a month yet. Now it said it made it the second most watched English language TV title that week. Now it's number one. As of today, it's number one. Behind Stranger Things Season 5, second week. The 4-part docuseries directed by Alex Stapleton, executive produced by 50 Cent, explores Diddy's career and allegations of misconduct. Right? Right now, they're waiting on the update for the next few days. So when the next update comes out, that's going to be the crusher right there. Is the next update. What's the next update going to look like? That's the crazy part, man. I told y'all, bro, this thing got a potential to probably reach around 40, 50 million. And if it does, man, you talk 40, 50 million, that's a lot of views, man. That's a lot of views, man. To do 21 million views in 6 days, 21.8 and counting, 50, 50, 50, definitely. That was the, and this is why Diddy's enraged. But as I told y'all last night, Diddy got a whole nother problem. Diddy's new problem is that his lawyers ain't rocking with him now. Y'all heard Harvey when he came out and said yesterday, Diddy's lawyers is outraged. Said he betrayed his lawyers. The man recorded his lawyers without his lawyer permission. Now think about all these niggas said it was a cap. When people came out, it was a legend that there was secret tapes and secret recordings and stuff. And now it comes out that this man was recording his own conversation with his lawyer. Come on, bro. And now if you're his lawyer, I told y'all last night, you got to be thinking like, yo, man, what else did I say to this dude on the phone that I never thought would be ever, you know what I'm saying? Now you have to think, was all that stuff videotaped? That dude Diddy's a demon, man. Bro, and I don't understand how people defend a dude like that, bro. This dude, you can't even build a line of trust with him and his own legal team, bro. Think about that. But this definitely was a death blow. No other documentary on Diddy did this numbers. 21.8 million views in 6 days. Y'all think about this. That's 6 days. That's the first week. So you know what that means? That means that everybody gonna be talking about it. And then all the people who didn't watch it gonna say, hold on, that shit did 28 million or 21 million. I gotta go see what this talking about. Then by the time the next numbers come out in the first month, remember y'all, we ain't even got to a month. We a week and a half. So what you think that shit gonna look like after a month? What y'all think it's gonna look like after a month? After a month, bro, after a month, think about this, y'all. That I'm guaranteeing you, I think this shit gonna be around 45 million views after 1 month. Maybe 50. That's a lot of views, bro. That's a lot of people. And everybody keeps saying, and here's the thing people keep missing, right? And I think people gotta put this into general context. Everybody keeps saying, oh, well, this is everybody on YouTube. See, let me tell y'all something. A lot of y'all that's on YouTube, you guys have been hearing some of this stuff that have been alleged around Diddy in the past. So this ain't nothing new to y'all. Y'all been hearing this stuff, right? That's not what we talking about. What we talking about is the other stuff that people. So when you're talking about 21 million views, it's not that many people watching these videos on YouTube. So even if you do a video on YouTube, let's say you do an interview and it's a smash hit, and the interview does, let's say it does 1 million views. That's not 21 million. That's you only touched 1 million people. So maybe people who are normally on YouTube have heard these allegations. Now, when you start putting all these other new people that didn't know any of this other stuff in the play, and they start hearing this stuff, now it gets crazy. Now it gets scary. Now it gets scary. You understand what I'm saying? And so, and like I said, Marlon Wayne's coming out going at 50 talking about something, yo, karma, bro. Why didn't you tell Diddy about his potential karma before all this shit happened? Why didn't you come out with a public warning to Diddy about his potential karma? But y'all want to come at a warning with 50. You want to come at a warning with Diddy, but you ain't coming 50, you ain't coming to warning with Diddy. Then Marlon Wayans, once again, sir, you're the same dude that went on Shannon Sharp show and said that you tongue kissed your brother in the mouth. And that you still kiss your brother to this day. So we won't even want to hear from you. You ain't even qualified to criticize nobody. You a grown man that came out here and said you still be kissing on your brother. You said that, not me. And you said that you used to kiss your brother in the mouth and tongue kiss him. That's what you said on Shannon Sharp show. So, like I said before, it be these weirdos coming out here trying to cap and take up for this shit, man. Again, you got to study this stuff, man. Study what type of weirdos is taking up for this stuff, man. I'm trying to tell y'all this, man. You understand? So, once again, this is what happens because Gene Deal said it, and I'm going to play it again what Gene Deal said. Gene Deal told everybody this months ago when he talked about the videos and stuff like that, the alleged videos. And check it out, y'all. Let's get right to it.
Powerful. You didn't get that powerful without having 1 or 2 or maybe 3 ups on somebody. Diddy always been the type of individual that want to have ups on the next person no matter what they was doing. Like, he always played artists against each other. He did it to Big, he did it to Craig Mack. You understand? I said before, he did the stuff to Ja Rule, you know what I'm saying? So had the ups on Ja Rule so he could go after Jay-Z. You understand what I'm saying? So he always played those kind of up games on people. So to have those cameras and know what he was doing is going to give him the ups on everybody who came to that party. Even your favorite basketball player. Ain't no party like a Diddy party. We know who said that. He may be one of the persons who got caught up in the Diddy party.
LeBron said that, but yeah, you might be right. It sounds like he had all them hidden cameras to use it against people.
I think.
So, when they was talking about hidden cameras and stuff like this alleged, that's the type of stuff that people was talking about. So, how can you defend the dude? Think about this. Diddy was arguing in the trial that the government was going through his secret files and this, that, and the third, and blah, blah, blah. This man was recording his own lawyer without his lawyer's permission. I mean, bro, listen. Let me look something up real quick. Let me look something up real quick. Because I want to explain something to y'all. Because real talk, I think Mark can press charges against Diddy if he really wanted to. Let me see. Uh, hold on. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see something. I'm pulling this up for y'all right now. Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna pull this up for y'all right now. So I'm gonna find out. So basically, you know what I'm saying? It all depends on the state, right? So, for example, um, in New York, where I think this call happened, you only need a one-party consent, right? But the state law controls, federal law allows one-party consent, excuse me, but state law controls if it's stricter. So if you're in an all-party state, the stricter state law applies even if the call crosses state lines in most circumstances. So in-person versus phone video, most states treat it the same, but a few, like Florida, have different rules for wire phone versus oral and phone communications. Now, the attorney ethics rules. Even if the recording is legal under criminal wiretap statutes, some state bar associations, notably California and Texas, have ethics opinions saying a lawyer may not secretly record or advise a client to secretly record because it can be considered as dishonesty, fraud, deceit, or misrepresentation under the professional conduct rules. The client, however, is not bound by the lawyer's ethics rules, so the client can still legally record in one party states, right? So think about that. Now, this only comes to basically Mark being upset because what is going to happen, or what did Mark say to Diddy? And all these times, bro, I'm trying to tell you, you really got to go back and think, what did he say to this cat in all of these different phone calls, right? What did he say to him? And was they recorded? That's a real question that has to be asked. Were all those calls, and if they are recorded, where are they? Or do they still exist? Do they exist? As if they were recorded, like this other call was recorded. I mean, bro, if you're a lawyer, and let's just say, for example, I'm not talking about Mark, I'm just talking about in general. Let's say you're a lawyer, you say some greasy shit on the phone to your client, but you don't know you're being recorded. Man, let me tell you something, man. I'm telling you right now, man. That's the quickest way to get a lawyer destroyed. I'm talking about as far as, public perception, things like that. It's the quickest way to get a lawyer destroyed, man. This shit is crazy, man. You know what I mean? So I just tell y'all what it is, man. But salute to everybody that's in here, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all already know what's up, man. But man, this shit crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? He says, what are you talking about? A man in jail? Wow. Yeah, a man who should be under the jail. A man who disrespected his own lawyers, his own legal team. A man who, you know what I'm saying, is a capping ass dude. That's who we talking about. Yeah, man disrespected the man. And you heard what Harvey said. Harvey said, bro, he saved you from doing life in prison. Harvey didn't say because you were innocent. So let me know what you think. Hey, I really appreciate you guys for supporting the channel, supporting the network. Like, share, and subscribe once again. There are links. Get the free membership on our website. That way you guys won't miss any of our news update stories or videos. They're all on the website, ticketvmedia.com. You go over there. You can go right to the members part and become a free member. That way you guys will get all the updates. Also, straight drought weight loss formula. Make sure y'all go tap in and copy some of that, as well as subscribing to our podcast show. Link will be pinned at the top of the chat down there below. And also, we just appreciate all y'all who support the channel. Cash App, PayPal.